of the rules in the dressing room. We are going to have a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Do we have anything to say to our opponents right now before we start this fight? Any last word? Touch gloves, come out fighting.
So ready to go with our second bout of the evening. David Lopez, Anthony Mora, 6 rounds in the super lightweight division. David Lopez started boxing early at the age of 5. As Ak pointed out, not too many amateur bouts, considering his amateur pedigree. They've taken a very judicious approach to how they've moved him through the amateurs and now here into the pros, learning from the likes of Andre Ward, as we talked about, but also under the learning tree of Floyd Mayweather for a period of time as well.
Right, you don't need a whole bunch of amateur fights when you're at the national level after your 10th fight. You know, it's all about skill and the skill level that you acquire, so you don't need 400.
I mean, look, there are a lot of guys that fought tons of fights and were involved in a lot of national tournaments. I think that was purposely done. It was strategized, not making them fight too much.
We already saw that snappy jab of David Lopez, and Barack, when we were looking at film earlier on in the week, that stood out to you instantly.
Oh, 100%. Not just that, he also had, look at his feet. His feet remind me of Shakur Stevenson. He's always in range when he wants to be and out of range when he doesn't want to be, and that's with his feet.
Distance, yep.
Short left hand on the inside, places that left hand to the body immediately afterwards.
Size is so good for this division, his size. He knows how to use his length.
Mora trying to find his way to the inside. The dimensions of the ring are working in his favor. The dimensions of David Lopez certainly are not, as he's running into that jab and those check right hooks time and time again.
His feet are planted into the mat. Not good with his feet right now, so it's easy for Lopez to control the distance right now. He's not hopping in and out, lateral movement, nothing.
I just want to see Mora do something to get inside. Don't just push your head inside.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He has to
throw a
move his
jab.
feet.
Do something to get inside there. See, look, he wants to get inside, but he's not throwing anything.
Mora did say that a patient approach in the early going would be important for him. He feels that if he could take Lopez into the deeper rounds, that using some of that aggression, it'll pay dividends a little bit later in the fight. The trick is you have to get out of the early rounds.
Yeah, he's taking too many shots in the first round.
Lopez's gloves looks, I know they're both 8 ounce, but they just look so much smaller than Mora's.
Left hand down the pipe there, and you're right. Those
glove.
are puncher's gloves, grayish gloves, coming right down the pipe. And Anthony Mora, and another one, snaps his head back, and he tumbles onto the ring apron.
I think this fight is over, Kobe. I don't see Mora wanting to get up after that shot. You can see the look on his face. It's going to be an early night and another bonus, a new pair of sneakers for Lopez. Yes.
And that is it. Go get yourself a new pair of J's, David Lopez.
As he does his little victory dance.
All right, guys, that was just casual dominance from David Lopez. And of course, you know, the opposition is what it was, but you still have to be of a certain caliber to make it look that easy.
Absolutely. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. If a guy doesn't belong there, you show him.
It was the straight left that did it. Straight left sent him out the ring. The judge had to literally stop him from falling onto the floor.
Yeah, almost in the judge's lap. No judges necessary in our first 2 bouts. David Lopez with another first-round knockout here on OTX. And certainly living up to the hype thus far in his pro career.
As that Tommy Hearns frame, and I know it's early to say, but long right hand. I mean, he's from the southpaw stance, but I like the kid's style and I like his potential.
Right, because not often do you see the slickness, you know, the ring IQ like that, and a bunch of power.
Exactly. At such a young age. The Bay has another one, Corey.
He was ranked #1 in the nation in his weight class for 2 consecutive years before turning pro. And he's got the crowd here in Atlanta fired up.
Here comes the bag.
There it is.
I wonder if he's going to go I think Nathan Luma spent a little bit of it when he got it.
The little light there. And go pick up some Travis Scotts or some Off-Whites.
All right, well, overtime, Tom is standing by with some of the friends of David Lopez who are here in attendance. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, thank you, fellas. I am here with childhood friend Tariq, his boy. How we feel watching your guy knock someone out?
Man, it's explosive, man. I feel like I'm out there with him. It's pretty nice. It's dope. He's coming for everything right now.
And then when you were watching, you were saying we want the money.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a first-round knockout. Talk to me about you knew he could do it.
Oh, of course. I don't put nothing past him, man. He's explosive. He's determined, and he's focused.
And you've known him for a long time. At what point did you kind of see that this could be his future?
Honestly, I've known him for maybe like probably 5+ years. He grew up with my little god sister, and he's always been that kid that was always himself. He was never trying to be somebody else. So him taking this leap, and this has always been his future. He's always been doing this. So him staying focused proves him different from everybody else.
I put you in the ring with him right now. Who wins?
I'm gonna win. I'm his big brother.
There you go, Tariq. We'll let you celebrate with David. Congrats, man. Back to you guys.
Let's go, David.
Thank you so much, Tom. All right, we are ready to make this one official. Let's send it back up to Lupe.
Inside the OTX ring, referee Nate Mann completes a count of 10 with an official time of 2 minutes, 38 seconds of the opening round, declaring the winner by way of knockout, still undefeated, and taking home his second consecutive KO bonus, David Dynamite Lopez.
So David Lopez, now 5-0 as a professional. This is really a child prodigy boxer who's been doing interviews about his career since the age of 10, and he's about to do another one with our Ali Orozco.
I'm joined now with the winner, David Dynamite Lopez. That was an incredible knockout performance in the first round. Tell us what you saw to set that up.
He was kind of slow. I know I had a lot of openings, so I took all the openings that he was giving me. He was a tough, durable guy, and I told my hat to him.
Well, earlier this week we talked about how much influence Andre Ward has had on you and your career. Did you use any of the advice Andre has given you over the years in the ring tonight?
Yeah, what I took from Dre tonight was to try and keep everything basic. You know, a lot of guys when they're early in their career like this, they feel the need to show off and do everything. I felt I did that a little bit, so I'll go back to the drawing board and improve off of this for sure.
Most definitely. And tell us the dance moves that we just saw.
I just did like a little Playboy Cardi dance from one of his music videos.
I love that. As a southpaw fighter, you bring such a unique style to each fight. How did you utilize your stance and your style to dominate and secure the win tonight?
Since he was a righty, I was trying to circle to my right and set up the left hand, and as you can see, it was landing, and that was there for me.
Well, congratulations. We are so happy for you, David. How are you celebrating tonight?
I'm gonna go back to my room and just chill out. We back to the drawing board.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys. Congrats.